In a town filled with witches, life can be tenuous. Moving through the town is best navigated in the sewer system, except at night, when the werewolves use it for bowling. When the sun goes down, it can be pleasant to hang out on the rooftops in the evening, but as morning approaches and the birds begin to stir, any movement will alert the witches coming in from the forest that fresh meat is available for smoking, frying, and boiling. That's when it's most dangerous to be a nester. People who live between dawn and dusk. The wolves out prowling from the night before will be going to bed. The witches begin to tire at daybreak and will sleep in until around 4. That gives you 9 hours to live your life in full. We call it living on the razor. Like jumping from pot to pot before the water can boil you. The town is a dead-end triangle, only one way in or out. The trolls living in the bottoms patrol the passage bridge, hoping for someone to get lost. There are 32 cats in town that answer to the 6 coven of witches. The few dogs that remain live off the scraps from the wolves and can sometimes be bribed for information, as they are only loyal to their stomach. Nesters are the fish in a barrel, a bullseye on the dartboard, a head in the row of bowling pins to be mowed down, and yet we live on, taking each day as our last and making it our best, always existing on a razor's edge, the head of a pin, the tooth of a toad. Sometimes at night, if you are quiet and still, you can lay on the roof and dream at the stars, maybe even have a little romance. The fear of being eaten is a potent aphrodisiac. There are 12 nooks hidden in the trees, caves, and side hills, where nesters live and sleep during the zone hours. After 3 p.m., you must slow your movement and blend into the environment. The witches have bad eyes and rely on the birds and cats to help them. The cats are little tattletales and the birds like telegraph. Learning when and how to move is a life skill you must possess if you want to survive. There is one thing that the witches and the wolves fear most of all, the one thing you can rely on to get their undivided attention, something that makes the witches cower like children and the wolves shrink in terror. Pigs. They come down from the north 4 or 5 times a year and will kill any witch or wolf they come across. They hunt in packs and communicate telepathically with heat and motion sensors in their snout and acid running through their blood. They fear no one. Fully developed kings are the size of bears with 6-inch teeth and can run 40 miles an hour. The hybrid Asian kings in the herd have developed wings and can fly up to 600 miles before landing to rest. The only reason they don't wipe out the whole town is that they are in a hurry to get somewhere in the south. Maybe a giant pig convention. I don't know. But it's the only time nesters celebrate for a few brief days. One more thorn in a bed of many cannot go without mention. We have dwarves. Most of them put under a spell when the circus used to come to town, lured away in the evenings by witches that would morph into beautiful women and offer them sexual favors. As time went by, the circus didn't come anymore. They've become slaves to the covens that use them for their petty amusement. The thing about dwarves is that they hide in fire hydrants, storm drains, and mailboxes with the sole purpose of catching you by the heel with a barbed hook. Once the hook is set, the only way to escape is amputation. The witches reward them with gruel, concoction of saliva and animal fat boiled in honey. This they drink to see visions and get high. The shopkeepers and the merchants are allowed to receive goods from the outside and provide services for the town. They are controlled by witches and werewolves that hold their children in captivity within the order. No one dares talk or draw attention for fear of retribution. Once in a while, on the sly, they will deal friendly with a nester in order to get one thing we have, the one thing everybody wants: untainted blood. 1 drop will heal an open wound. 1 ounce will cure cancer. A cup will make your body 5 years younger. There are 10.5 pints in every nester. You get the idea.